well, he's able to utilize that aerial drift to get through the big projectile pressure. But I wouldn't be surprised if things go sour to see the Zelda being attempted.
I mean, that has been the theme for Danbi tonight. And again, like you're saying, Zelda has some tools to deal with Mega Man, but that mostly comes in her kit, where as far as Yoshi goes, that comes a lot from just his intrinsic qualities.
There we go, this leaf shield. What's he going to be able to do?
Oh, Danbi waits it out, man.
One of the biggest things, I think, for Yoshi in this matchup is this egg shield. Means he's not going to be able to be clipped by that.
Ooh, that's a great
through
point.
a shield poke. A lot of the time, your shield is so low from shielding all of the pellets and everything else.
Oh, no, my gosh, you didn't.
So that might be a big boon for Danbi in the matchup, outside of his just raw aggression, taking that first stock so low.
I mean, that's the thing, is that shield pressure, like you said, already mitigated a little bit. And that means Danbi has not been taking as much percent as we've seen people early in the game against Zurge.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful angle on that egg. And nice timing on the air dodge to avoid the forward smash. I know it hits through that ledge, so with good timing, Zurge might have been able to catch that.
That's what he was looking for, but Zurge has been excellent on the ledge traps. We'll see how he adjusts that game to Yoshi, because like we were saying, Yoshi's got some intrinsic qualities to deal with that. Not only the aerial drift, but that super armor. Or not super armor, but armor, jump armor.
That armor on the double jump, as well as this big, the shield is, I think, one of the bigger things as well. No pokes here.
Wow, jumps away from that back air. Deep on that nose, giving him the Luigi and the subspace emissary now as he taps it right onto Mega Man's head.
Gonna recover from deep, doesn't want to try to contest any of the hitboxes.
Ooh. So there you see Zurge has noticed that Danbi does love to jump over his opponents when he recovers. That up smash was tailor-made to call it out, but Zurge is falling apart.
There we go, Danbi on his first stock still, but at a high percent. Zurge scrambling to take it. Caught at the ledge. That down air is going to buy him some real estate on the stage.
That's what Zurge needs. He needs to establish a point on the stage that he has control of, because so far, like we said, Danbi's got so much movement that he's able to just bust Zurge's zone every single time.
Man, that all of the aerial drift that Yoshi has to come flying in with the multi-hits of that down air just cuts through Zurge's attempted projectile pressure like a hot knife through butter.
And
down tilt, oh, the jab.
Love that. Dude, Yoshi has such a strong jab lock game. Zurge actually able to land a leaf shield now, but Oklahoma quiet.
They forgot they were supposed to cheer for that because they hadn't seen it all set.
Yeah. Whole game it's been tough. And Danbi cementing a two-stock victory. I don't think we're seeing the Zelda right now.
I don't think we're seeing the Zelda at all. I don't think we need to see the Zelda, because this Yoshi is playing with a hot fire.
Just been able to consistently keep the ball rolling and not give Zurge time to set up. I mean, he's suffocating him. He's staying in his space, and he's just keeping Zurge from building on that damage. It took a long time to take that first stock.
Zurge isn't able to effectively ledge trap Yoshi when he's going for these double jump down airs. Hard for him to deal with that. He hasn't really been able to punish him much in advantage because he's been able to jump out of just about everything. And he hasn't really been able to apply shield pressure that normally gives him those big openings because it can't be poked.
I mean, seriously, dude, so many of the traditional Mega Man game plan items, especially the ones that Zurge pull out, just seem like they don't work at all versus Danbi. And particularly that Yoshi, man. It just seems like if Zurge wants to turn around from that game one, he's got to come in with a totally different game plan.
Ooh. Attempts to catch the rollback with the dash attack, missed time. Look, he's just got to bail out of the situation once he realizes, I'm not going to be able to poke with this. Trying to read an air dodge, doesn't come through, so Zurge finds his way back down. But like that big drift with the nair can just reset neutral so easily for Danbi.
Just keeps Zurge from approaching him and getting any big follow-ups. That's why we see the Metal Blade after he's able to get one of the regular follow-ups, almost getting the semi-spike with that down air. Danbi shut me up real quick about talking anything like Mega Man. He's looking for the big plays. Oh my gosh, he gets one.
Just the slow inch forward.
The micro spacing, as some would say.
Danbi's shuffling off.
All right, safe land on stage. I like that Danbi doesn't get particularly aggressive, even though he keeps himself moving. You know, he doesn't take that as a means of, I need to keep being in Zurge's face all the time and be aggressive. Just needs to be hard to lock down.
Ooh, that forward smash gonna help. Ooh, man, forward air of all things. Strong move, but keeping it even. Zurge didn't take much damage at all throughout all of that.
We're talking about how the defense from Danbi is strong, but Zurge has turned that up too. And I think we were talking about at the beginning of the set how Zurge needs to change up that game plan. And I think a harder focus on defense may be what he needs.
How is he alive? That's crazy. Spikes in this game actually move the blast zone closer to you when you get hit. I don't know how Zurge was alive. That fair must have a pretty low base knockback.
He willed it. Ooh, yeah, it's stuck on Zurge. He didn't actually really see, I think, where that crash bomber is stuck on Danbi because it was low on the foot.
Okay. Beautiful use of that Yoshi bomber to grab the ledge. High percents for both players.
Do you think that there's anything Zurge can be doing about these low recoveries from Danbi? Because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking I haven't seen him challenge it once.
With the armor, you can maybe throw out a hard knuckle, but it's maybe not worth just the effort to try to set up this ledge trap. Catch him going above the ledge. Wait out.
Danbi has shown to do that eventually most times, but right back into that egg, doesn't even deal with that leaf shield. You said it, it's so big in this matchup.
Beautiful cross up on the shield pressure with Zurge. Was able to get him some decent damage. Holding onto the stock as long as he can, but that air dodge out of the egg didn't want an immediate follow-up, but Danbi waited.
Patience has been big for him. Let's see if he's able to keep it up. Yeah, and that's it. That's exactly what Danbi's sticking with. The patience has been working out. As long as he's not getting hit, that means he's not losing. But right now, maybe needs to turn up the heat a little bit.
And we got some big damage. Zurge activating that leaf shield. You'll hear the yours in the chat. In the audience.
Definitely in the audience. Wow, yeah, going for that forward smash. And again, Danbi just able to flutter out of the way.
Beautiful drift. Stuck pressured on the platform, though. Doesn't want that shield broken.
Danbi is suddenly the one that hasn't found a hit in forever. Zurge has just kept that pressure on.
Beautiful defensive wall.
Look at the shuffle.
He's giving Danbi so much more space so that he's not getting clipped by that drift in aerial. And instead, when Danbi drifts in, he has to deal with Mega Man's aerials to retort. And that was an answer from Zurge.
Yeah, he said he needed to make a change. He did it. I think he definitely cleaned up the ledge trap game. That's how we saw that game 2 end, is by consistently catching Danbi double jumping from that ledge because it's normally so good for Yoshi. But on top of that, just played so much more patiently in that game 2.
I think the spacing of his ledge trapping was the biggest thing that got adjusted, giving himself a little bit of extra room to account for the aerial drift that Yoshi has available to him, and then coming in when he needs to, when he realizes that Danbi's not taking advantage of it. Maybe just trying to grab an inch.
Give an inch and take a mile. Hasn't been a whole lot of that aside from game 1 with Danbi. But FD is a stage that will not let Zurge stick under platforms and make it harder for Danbi to make those approaches with those platforms, stopping him from throwing out aerials. Now he's free to throw them as God pleases him to.
Danbi's starting off with some damage, though. Of course, when he gets a conversion, it's going to go a lot further than Mega Man. He's got to nickel and dime you for this percent.
Once again, the drop jump from the ledge, it's mostly been drop jump or double jump. It's all a matter of which one Zurge covers.
Ooh, that parry was beautiful on Danbi's pressure. Has to air dodge back up.
I gotta say, that's a great time to use that leaf shield from Zurge. Off stage, Danbi does not have the unpokable shield, and that means that he will get clipped by it.
We go, fair catches him drifting too far in with a back air. Again, the ledge trap. Zurge has Danbi stuck. What's he gonna do? Gives him just enough space to think that he can come in with that nair.
I think more than that, Danbi was just a little bit too antsy to get back on stage, and he burned that double jump too early, which meant he did not go right to the ledge.
Sits, waits for the crash bomber, gives Zurge time to set stuff up.
All right, down airing, just trying to cover an approach from Zurge, and now pushing into the corner. But now Danbi corners himself by pushing too hard.
Oh, that's damage. So close to getting a kill, but Mega Man is heavy. That back air almost doing it. That back air is so strong.
I like him big. I like him chunky. Mega Man fits one of those roles. But he's not chunky enough to live that back air as Danbi's finally able to close out that second stock, and suddenly the roles reversed.
There we go, getting extra damage to that leaf shield. Consistently connecting the crash bomber. Shield break setup, catches the roll instead.
Damage. That is what's been going on.
Okay, crosses up with the nair, but Zurge is ready for it. Danbi just panics, goes straight to the shield.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that if he was more playing like game one, that would have been a nair on shield, and then immediately once he lands a jump away to not let Zurge lock him down, but he wants to stop him from doing that.
There we go. Danbi pressing some buttons. Zurge waiting patiently outside the range. Fair. Oh my goodness. He really wanted that command grab.
Dude, Zurge has really made Danbi respect Mega Man. I can't believe that forward air hit. That's crazy.
Going for the egg roll, that's not what he wanted, is it?
He's done it a couple times. He's led off most of his game ones with it.
That's true.
Ooh, I love that mix-up on the movement from Danbi. With that back air, it looks so solid.
Tries to get up to the ledge, but that active, meaty hitboxes in the forward smash is going to punish it. Danbi taking small damage from the crash bomber. It's going to be building. There we go, though. Mega Man going for that leaf shield, putting himself in a position where he has to land on the Yoshi. Even stocks. Even percents, game 3. This is, of course, still best of 5.
Danbi,
this could decide the counterpick war.
It could. I mean, we know how important having that advantage is, especially in a matchup like this. You can see that Danbi's just so comfortable on FD where he's able to throw out those aerials whenever he wants to, as opposed to a triplat. But that makes it so that Zurge can just react to every time Danbi goes into the air, react to that forward movement. Oh my gosh, that approach from Zurge. Laden with projectiles and hitboxes. Danbi finds an aggressive way on, no follow-up though. Ooh, trying to cover roll in, but Zurge was just a bit quicker.
There we go again, sits back and wants to catch Danbi drifting all the way in. Gives him just enough rope.
Egg has been big. Danbi did a lot of that. Good against Austin. Down air off the top. Strong option that people have discovered for Yoshi, and Danbi able to cover himself and get the stock. Oh yeah, neighbor, that is a thing.
That is a wild kill move. We hadn't seen it connect at all. I don't know if I've seen Danbi connect that all day as a kill move off the top.
No, he hasn't. It is just an option.
Normally he goes for it landing, getting a lot of damage and resets. That move is mad damaging. Killing Mega Man off the top.
High enough percent, man.
Of course, they were both at incredible high percents. Rage is a factor as well. Gonna see what kind of counterpick Zurge is able to bring to the table. Doesn't want anything.
Yeah, definitely wants to, or
he wants exactly FD. He just wants it to be a little bit prettier.
A little bit prettier.
Mega Wily Castle.
Give himself that home field advantage. Now, of course, what used to be a thing, if you saw Wily Castle, you would think that they're going there to take advantage of those side walls. Mega Man does have a wall jump, but Final Destination forums have been normalized in this game, and that is not something that you will see as much play get from with Zurge.
No, instead we just get those sick beats.
Yeah, which, you know, I'm not complaining. I love me some Mega Man music.
Go. See if it gives Zurge the power up he needs. Danbi, of course, needs one more game to move on. Zurge will need to win the next 2 in a row. But it looks like he wasn't too concerned about them being on Danbi counterpicks.
I mean, if you think about it, Danbi probably banned, I would have to say, a single, like probably Smashville, right?
Zurge ran right back to the same stage that Danbi took him to.
Yeah, I know.
No worries.
I'm trying to think of what convinces him to come back here. Maybe he just says, you know what, I had that one in the bag, and as long as I can push my advantage a little bit further, I can take these stocks and move it along, and he's trying to do just that.
Or even possibly he thinks Danbi missed the counter pick and happened to get the outplay him.
Happened to get what he wanted, yeah. That was a great timing mix-up from Danbi, that he uses the egg to slow his fall down, and Zurge already had an internal clock for what a Yoshi jumping at him looks like, and so the mix-up was really good.
Go really high recovery. Yeah, mixing up with that Yoshi bomber.
Ooh, down air, great tech.
I definitely didn't expect the need in that moment. Thought he was trying to go for the same drag down situation we've seen so many times.
But again, man, you got to be ready for it because that down air does send you upwards if you get that last hit. Great parry.
Beautiful parry. Almost sets up for the stock. The back throw not quite going to do it from center stage, though.
Oh, patience from Danbi, but no punish. That should have been big for him.
Here we go, Zurge. Just retreats to the other side of the stage. Is going for a little mental reset here. Got Bear catching him, going for the crash bomb out of the egg. Definitely buffered something out of that mash.
Ooh.
Yeah, again, the crash bomber buffered out of the mash isn't necessarily what he wants, but he does manage to navigate the situation calmly and take that first stock.
We're coming right in with that leaf shield. Zurge finally able to find some utility from it. But right there, Danbi pushing his advantage a little bit too hard. He landed one hit and wanted to take it way further than Zurge would let him. I feel like that's actually low-key been like a big problem for him in the set.
Go. Trying to get aggressive.
Whoa. Zurge was ready for that cross-up. You have to have such a strong presence of mind to be ready for a cross-up in that way.
There we go. Waits to see how he deals with leaf shield on the egg.
Oh, he waits, but he has no punish.
Oh! He waited that time and got a full punish.
As big as he can get. That's one of the earliest stocks we've seen in this matchup because Zurge is wild.
Danbi might not have even been thinking about kill percents.
Right now, Danbi is thinking that he needs to get the stock off soon, but all he needs to do is stick to that game plan that worked in Game 3.
Man, Zurge converting off that metal blade is bringing the damage high.
Again! He's back, though.
Uses that air dodge, barely has the distance, but he's taken so much damage to get there. Almost getting lapped in percent, but he does fight his way back on. Oh, that's commitment. No big punish from Zurge, just a dash attack, but he's back at the ledge.
Like we said, man, Danbi is just searching to take that stock, and Zurge realizes it. He is just falling back and letting Danbi, you know, use that length of rope, man.
Go for the forward throw, set up at the ledge once more, and
wow.
goes deep. Drops down below the egg and then comes back up with that forward air. Far to the left side of the stage. Taking this to a Game 5. Now Danbi, do you think maybe he'll go back to FD, or if he's realized that maybe this isn't the counter pick he wants? Try Battlefield.
Battlefield, I'm just hoping he does not go to the Zelda. I think the time for that Zelda is earlier rather than later, but Danbi is going to roll the dice and see if Zelda is the answer in Game 5. Neighbor, it's all on the line now.
Definitely the archetype of character you'd expect to be pulled out against the Zoner, but we saw that there's so many matchup-specific things about Yoshi versus Mega Man that gives him some positive qualities that a lot of other characters don't get to say they have.
Especially, like you said, not getting shield poked by that leaf shield is surprisingly huge, and now Zurge can pull it out in full force once again.
We're gonna see Danbi having to adapt to those little
oh
problems.
My gosh!
Problems like his shield getting shredded that he doesn't have to deal with the Yoshi on the fly. I don't know how much experience he has up against Mega Man with the Zelda in particular, but if he doesn't have a lot, he's gonna have Big learning curve.
That was a
Swap
play
from
there by
Yoshi.
Danbi that he should have been covering that platform. He had the full Phantom set up. That means that Zurge has to go above it or time a get up. And either way, I think that the option there is to cover the jump above the platform. But Danbi, either way, keeping the game close.
Move back here, not getting the strong hit, but he punishes. Goes for that Furor's Wind, sees the spacing that Zurge is trying to set up to go for that Crash Bomber.
That's like doing the Wolf Flash at distance against the zoner, but safer.
Goes
wow,
real low.
deep.
And that's a situation. Other teleport recoveries aren't quite so blessed to have such a good hitbox. A lot of them don't have any hitbox to cover themselves. So that 2-frame is free as ever. Going to try to 2-frame Zelda's teleport recovery, you gotta contest with her hitbox.
You have to have a disjoint. You have to. Got the Crash Bomber. Using, oh my gosh.
That's crazy. The Neru's love. Oh my goodness. Danbi saving the secret weapon for the final moment when everything's on the line.
Dude, oh my gosh, Zurge landing that up tilt. I was about to say, Danbi's rolling the dice, looking like a nat 20 right now. He's just got to find a way to close it out.
Send that tornado right back from where it came from, upside down twisting. That's crazy.
Get trapped in the cup, as we call it. Danbi retreating back to the edge of the stage and setting up that Phantom. It's been strong. Zurge needs to adapt on the fly. He's got precious little time to do it.
And I thought that it would be Danbi having to adapt to just little matchup minutia. But as it turns out, he's got it on lock, and Zurge just has to figure out this new character. The Reflector is the big thing in the matchup. The Phantom blocking everything is big in the matchup.
You know what, neighbor? Let me tell you what I think of why this counter pick is actually thinking on it really intelligent from Danbi. He has all of the data on how Zurge is playing. Zurge has no clue what the Zelda is going to do.
Of course. Get him off that Yoshi scent.
Parry!
And he doesn't get the right punish. Didn't turn himself around. That on a character like Zelda, that potentially could have been the stock. Could have potentially put Zurge back in the game. I want to see if he wants to try to 2-frame with Hard Knuckle. That's that disjoint that you're looking for.
Lingering hitbox, man. On top of that, Danbi faking an approach right there, throwing out that Nair to back Zurge off, but then setting it back to neutral.
Gotta watch out for that Dins. Danbi terminates early so that he has the space.
All right, free stage control by setting up that Phantom, but Zurge takes it right back. It looks like he's gotten a little bit of an idea of how to fight this Zelda, but is it too little too late?
Catches Danbi trying to dash attack to steal stage, but that forward air not gonna do enough. There we go, tries to frame the Hard Knuckle, doesn't quite find the timing.
And it's all about the timing. Can he catch Danbi on the landing, able to find his way around that Phantom somehow? Ready!
That could have been a big punish. It does actually net him to stock the back throw. Zurge at 101%. Oklahoma rallying behind Zurge right now, saying that they are okay.
And they are giving him all of the energy that they've got. But 115, he might need a little bit more than a crowd chant to get this done.
Danbi, of course, fighting to represent Arkansas, his last rep in the bracket.
Zurge able to make it back on ledge. Shield pressure so huge.
Oh, waits out. Spaces outside the Furor's Wind, taking full screen. Dash attack sets him off the ledge. Danbi goes aggressive for an edge guard.
It's so scary there is Zelda, but he has Zurge back off stage.
Avoids the Din's fire, that's big. Doesn't quite time it, so the Crash Bomb actually steals space.
He puts it back, they're playing hot potato.
Goes for the Hard Knuckle. No, goes for the back air.
He wanted a stage spike, but Danbi's able to maneuver around.
Oh,
misses the sweep.
But he has the cojones to go for it in the high pressure situation. You know how punishable it could possibly be.
Zurge back in center. He's brought this all the way back. It takes one big hit from him to get this done.
Danbi was up 3 stocks to 1. I just saw him shake his head looking so frustrated. Why can't I just take this last stock?
That's all he wants. Forward slash is an overcommit.
No!
It sends him too far.
Zurge now sitting at 162%. Surely that would have done the job.
Back throw will do it for him too.
Danbi percents are climbing higher and higher. Up throw though is going to do it. Danbi ends up getting the grab that he needed, sealing the stock and taking the game with the hidden counter pick of the Zelda. You thought we weren't going to see it at all in the set. Comes out in the last game when it matters the most. Was up 3 stocks to 1. It looked like it was falling apart at the end, but just in the end, finished where it needed to.
Zurge did such a good job of making that on-the-fly adaptation to the Zelda, bringing it back to that last hit situation that had everybody jumping out of their seats. But Danbi, with the clutch grab and the up throw, is going to be able to send himself rocketing into losers semifinals.
Man, that is intense.